I wanted to talk to you about shifting. I've done a few short videos about basic shifting, and I've done a lot of scale videos, especially my geography of the fingerboard, which you might think is for more advanced players, but actually if you're just starting to shift, just being able to play a basic scale in first, second, third position like that is really going to help you, because as you learn to get around the fingerboard, you need to know where you are. So it really is the geography. You need to anticipate and find that. In some of my other videos, I've done one on target practice, being able to find the note, and that's a really good one to look at. Now I'm going to talk about these old etudes. They're not even etudes, they're exercises by Mr. Sevcik. So I grew up doing these endlessly. They're in the public domain, okay? They're boring, you know, and I don't tend to use them with my students, but I'm thinking people should use them. I'm not going to record this whole book, it's too much. I'm going to play the number one today and just talk a little bit about the quality of shifting. And it's interesting, now that I'm looking at this book, it's interesting, he actually suggests you transpose this into all the keys and also do bowings and do these little repetitive loops within the exercise, which is all great advice. But let's just look at this. So we have, so that first shift, we're just going to first to second. So you want to be very smooth. You want to make sure you're moving with your arm and that you have a relaxed thumb. And my teacher used to play these with me. So I'll play it, you can play along with this one, and then it's just really important as you go through them to realize that sometimes the notes aren't exactly what you expect in terms of the way the key works. So I find when I have used these with students, sometimes they just play the wrong notes because their ear is anticipating a certain pattern, but it's not what's in the thing. So for each shift, whether it's a semitone or a tone, you just want to be incredibly alert to the feeling in your hand, the quality of the shift, that it's the lightest, smoothest possible action. And as you work through this book, he just explores all different ways of shifting, all the different intervals, all the different approaches to the notes. It's very systematically worked out. If a little bit of this work is paired with more fun etudes like the Geringas shifting, which I recorded all of, I use those all the time, and lots of different types of scales, all in position and arpeggios, you'll just get to know the fingerboard, and whether you're an improvising player or a classical player, you'll just feel confident that you can find all the notes and be really accurate with your shifting. Okay, so here's Sevcik number one. So we end there in 7th position. And as I went along, I was very aware of having a tunnel shape and the position of my thumb. When we get to 5th position, we make contact with the rib of the instrument. And then as we come around to 6th and 7th, you come around. I have a smaller hand, so I have to be a little more aware of that. But if you have a bigger hand, you don't want to be just reaching. You want to really feel the position. So I hope that was helpful for some of you. If you have specific requests for some different Sevcik exercises you'd like to me record, I will consider it. So let me know.